Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at Kabaal. So something that gives a lot of people a lot of trouble, including myself. I have only actually ever beaten it twice myself, but I'm happy to give all the information I found out along the way. My initial kill was actually done with 3 Sedita, literally nuking the entire mob in one turn. It's good fun, definitely. Probably not the best way to go forward with this fight, but it is good fun to do it that way. But I just want to have a little talk about how the room is, what's going on with it. So Kabaal can only be killed with his arms to start with. He'll summon 1 to 2 arms per turn. Each of those arms, they all hit in neutral. Now you want to abuse this because of the effect that is actually in the full room. So whenever you deal damage in a specific element, that monster will then lose 5% res per time it's been hit, but it will also gain 5% res in everything else. So having a team that is all in one element, or predominantly in one element, definitely a good way forward for this fight. So as you can see on this map, there is actually one spot here where you will not get an arm spawn, but you will end up having a glyph there every other turn. Having a character start Kabaal's turn on that glyph will give you control of the arm for the turn. You can do that every other turn. Now, how I'm going to do it is I'm actually going to lock Kabaal next to me and use the Elio, put in glyphs, portals in front of each of the other arms to be able to do the damage, taking it out a lot quicker. But that isn't even the hard part of this fight. The hard part of this fight for me is making sure you do not get absolutely destroyed in 1 or 2 turns. Hence the reason I have got my Fecker and I've also got my Masquerader. Then I've also brought my Elio, my Panda and my Uganak. So basically with a lot of the monsters in this dungeon, they can cause an absolute nightmare. The Inferno is able to swap with you. It's also able to buff their AP and reduce your AP, as well as a good amount of damage. The how do you pronounce it? Bewar, the second one down. The Bewarich is also able to attract you, deal heavy damage. Definitely not a coward AI. Then the next one down, so the Corodia, I believe that is the one that's actually got a bit of a coward AI, so it'll hit decent amounts of damage from long distance. Do want to try to take that and the Inferno out relatively quickly. And then the last one for this one is the Belieth, which is able to jump and it will push you halfway across the map. Then the other one that's not currently in the starting lineup is the Pigzibub, which is a nightmare. It will run up to you, pull and push, deal massive pushback damage. Gravity glyph for that is absolutely amazing. Alright, so a quick chat about what I am actually taking for this fight. If you're taking a Panda for a tank, I highly recommend a Lady Jess, the Lady Jess Kabaal. Kabaal will try to get away from you. If you've got the Jessica and no idles on, he will just end up sitting there. So I will actually be using my Protect on the Panda just to give me a bit of a boost at the start, but essentially lock, keep everything there, well, keep Kabaal there and try and support when I can. But due to the effect with the resistances, the Amir's rolling pin is fantastic. All of the arms hit neutral, so I'm going to try and use my rolling pin on Kabaal every turn just to lower his resistances. The Fecker is going full protective, including Aegis. Then Masquerader is again loads of shields, but primarily for the first few turns I want to take take the rest of the monsters out. Uganak, full agility. It will be definitely just going for as much damage as possible. Obviously, stripping is absolute key. Every now and again, things like bark can be very helpful, and also protective pelt. And then my last one is my Elio. So I won't be really using the Elio for much damage as such for this fight. They can do tremendous amounts of damage, but I will be using flexible portal, being able to give myself more AP, MP, and also heals for this fight. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really need to cover. After a few turns, you'll notice a couple of black glyphs on the floor. When the next turn starts, you will get more monsters being spawned. Really, you want to try and finish this fight as quickly as possible, so you limit the amount of summons that Kabaal is going to have. And I suppose the last thing, which is the one where most people end up dying to, is if all 5 arms spawn, and then at the start of Kabaal's turn, he will instant kill the entire team. So definitely something to try and avoid. You can stop the arms from spawning by simply making sure that at Kabaal's turn, you are stood on that glyph, and then that arm will not spawn. And then apart from that, I think the best thing to do then is just to show you how the fight goes. Hopefully it'll be a good smooth one. I've definitely had some horrible attempts in this place, but we'll just have to see how that goes. Alright, let's get into this fight. Okay, so starting positions. Obviously this map is quite all over the place. It's definitely not the nicest place. Oh, and Kabaal's definitely not in a nice place. So let's get all my other defensive characters, things like that, all down here. And I want the Panda to be able to take control of Kabaal pretty much instantly. And I'm hoping he's going to. I guess we'll just soon find out. Elio up there. Hopefully I get an arm down here and I can plant my portal up there. Let's see what happens. Hopefully he doesn't run too far away from me either. Okay, there's first arm. He ran. He does like to have a run, does Kabaal. Oof. Nice amount of damage to start him off there. Okay, this little guy. So we can get a little extra damage on him just to get him started. Nice. Then let's try to get him out of here. Definitely not the nicest fight, unfortunately. So I can get a bit of extra damage in. Maybe give an Aegis right there, I reckon. It's actually quite nice having the Panda just there like that. Usually I'd get a shield on everyone, but just because everyone's so far away, because they've been pushed, I'm not able to do that. they like doing quite high amounts of damage. But so do I. 49, probably not worth it. Okay, so I do not want to end linear with these arms. Kabaal will pull and push, pull everyone towards those arms. Usually now I would try and get a portal down, but I want this dead before its turn. If I physically can. I might just end up having to give everyone a nice heal. Do. Some MP for everyone. Okay, so you can see now I've got this black glyph. That is where I want to be stood at the start of Kabaal's turn. Okay, let's start getting those resistances lower. There we go, 40% res. Some shields, nice. And I think we're going to probably target that Belieth next. Okay, that can't actually attract anything at the moment, so I'm going to play it more of a safe. Nice. That shouldn't cause too much of an issue. Okay, now let's get these shields on. Get myself in that Aegis. Take this guy out as quickly as I can now. I want the Elio to be able to do some portals this turn, really. We'll see. Don't think I'm going to be able to. Okay, so I will have control of the arm, but because of everything, I'm not going to be able to use it, unfortunately. One thing you will find is Kabaal is always laggy. Yeah, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to actually use it. Let's keep his resistance nice and low. So it's at 40, now it's at 30. Now I need my fecker now to start pulling some of these closer, because otherwise it's not going to be nice for everyone else. Now I want to try and coax him to come to me and not the panda. Oh, that's fine. Nice. Okay, so I'm still going to avoid this line here. Okay, next one. I want to rely on this just to get that extra MP, just so I can get out of the way. Sweet. Definitely give myself a bit of a heal. Sweet. And there is that connection. Bit more MP. Okay, so this turn, I'm going to make sure I block this one off. Cool. Again, lower his resistance. Try to get him to do a bit more damage. I can dodge him myself, so beautiful. You can have that. Have fun. Nice. Some nice shields on for everyone, shall we? Just here. This guy can't pull anyone anyway. Doesn't mean he's not going to try. So this portal I'm actually going to leave because I want to use it. Let's try to get some damage done, shall we? So you can see his resistance now will drop quite quickly. So it was at 0, now minus 20. So definitely just want to abuse it. Take this guy out. Nice. Okay, now I want to get... So something that you can do is actually buff up the other arms. Definitely worth doing. Like that. And let's give these guys some more MP. And also, of course, got a little bit of healing. Alright, my turn to take control of the arms. Now I'm going to have 3 new summons next turn. So they're there and there. So I'm going to have to just make sure I'm nicely healed up. As you can see, the damage going through the portals is definitely a lot higher just because of the portals. That's one arm. This one I can't use. This one I definitely can. And I think each time I hit, I'm hitting in neutral, so I'm dealing a lot more damage every single time. So half HP'd him with one round of portals. Now Panda's turn. Again, vulnerabilities. Now because of the turn, because it is a turn with summons, I'm going to give them a little something extra to hit as well. I'm also going to put myself in gravity, just in case. So whatever summons next to that is going to have a bit of trouble. Okay. Put a nice protection glyph down. And we'll also do an Aegis as well. Okay, now because of the things, again, shields everything I can this turn, just to make sure I stay alive. Give some extra shields to the Aegis, and also to the... Ooh, we'll get the Fecker. Uganak can shield itself. And that really is about all we can do. The only other thing I can do is I can put, see if I can reach it, I can put Dogginess on. So now Kabaal's going to take that extra 20% damage. Okay, then Elio. Elio, just a bit of heals for everyone. MP for everyone. And here comes 3 new monsters. Okay, so there's 2 more here. I have to prioritize stopping one of them. Cool. Now this turn, make sure I'm going to be okay. Lower its resistances again. Alright, Fecker. Let's take out... Let's take out this guy. So now I know that this is going to cause me a bit of trouble because my mass will get pulled, but it should get pulled to here, preferably. We'll see. Okay. last turn. Again, a bit of a heal. Okay, again, 3 more monsters this turn as well. Oh, I went to there apparently. Didn't expect it to be pulled quite that far, but it's fine. Okay. I believe that is going to be game. So this is always the kind of hard bit. So it is where they keep spawning more and spawning more. But you do, if you can, you want to try and just ignore them. Cool. Okay, Kabaal's on 900. Can't reach that one. This one, I'm going to push my mask away. Give me the portal. And Kabaal gone. So that's the team I've found so far that has been most successful for me. It does differ for everyone. Some people do like to play obviously without an Elio, so you'll take more MP reduction and try and keep Kabaal in between some of the arms, so you can essentially push him back and forth. But for the easiest way to get a win for me is definitely with the portals and loads of defense, and something like an Oogie-Nak and mask for damage. But yeah, hopefully this helps you guys. I remember I struggled for a long time to get kills here, so hopefully if you've learnt one little thing about this fight, I'd call that a great success. It is definitely a really challenging fight, but yeah, we'll see what the next video brings. Until then, good luck, and yeah, let me know how you get on, and please hit that subscribe and follow button. It really does mean a lot. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Bye.